Come, sinner, and repent your...
Repent? Are you talking...
Yes. When I look at your vestments...
Say that again. Exactly...
Well, mankind is... You must acknowledge your
Is that so? You're saying I just need...
Yes. Confess your...
Empyreans, hear my confession. When I was in prison...
Huh?
Then I set fire to some warehouses in town and stole a ship to make my getaway. Then I teamed up with some...
What?
What do you think, Father? Will the
I think you should turn your...
That's convenient. I'm already planning on going to...
I need an exorcist over here! Quick!
That's about how I figured it'd go.
Come, sinner, and repent!
Are you talking to me, perchance?
I am. Now confess!
Oh, how long have I But I've always lacked the courage. Praise be to the...
Ah, your devotion to the Empyreans is most...
No! It is you who has captured my devotion, my darling! There's no one else I want but you!
What? Me? But my life...
Hush! I want you to look...
I don't...
Those were the kind of lines I read. I wasted so many hours with that piece of trash.
Ah! Lying!
Oh, no. I meant to confess my... Forgive me, Father. I've transgressed once more.
I don't want to forgive you. Come, sinner.
Who? Me? I don't think I've done much that needs repenting.
No, my son. You must be mistaken. For I can tell just from how you dress. But it's not too late.
Yeah, I hear you, but I really can't think...
Have you ever wielded violence?
No. All I wield are my swords.
Well, have you hurt anybody?
Yeah, but I haven't been able to land a killing blow yet. I've still got a long way to go. But the next time, I'll kill him.
No, you have it all wrong. You must repent for how you've used your swords.
Oh, I get it. I need to improve my cutting technique, right?
That's not what I meant.
Then what do you mean? It's a priest's job to guide the layman. Get your act together, man.
Yes. Wait, what?
Still no leads on that grimoire lady.
Mogulo, when did you get that letter from her you mentioned?
Hard to say. It must have been last year? A decade ago?
Take this seriously, or I'll feed you to the sharks.
Oh, what? I think I'd at least rate a kraken.
Keep this up and I swear I'll eat... It's them!
The final preparations are complete. Once you've assumed your new post, everyone will act on your command.
Thank you, sister. But to be honest, I worry that these shoes I'm filling might just be a bit too big for me.
You need not worry. You possess a special strength and quality that others lack. Shepherd Artorias has high hopes for your deployment to Palamedes. Fear not. Just be yourself and you'll do fine. Believe you're a leader, and you will be.
Yes, I'll try to make you proud, sister.
They're sending him to Palamedes? Is that the name of a facility on this island?
I had better get going.
Safe travels.
Oh, one more thing. Be careful around the demon in Haria. It's stronger than it looks. We've even had some casualties.
Understood.
If you must drink the water, remember to boil it.
Sister,
I know, I worry too much. But I just can't help myself.
So,
If so, it may prove useful.
Still, what magical timing for Oscar to show up here at the very same hour we do.
None, it's true.
And soon... Eleanor hasn't... Huh? No! Then isn't it...
You pledged.
One less.
Well, where's... Hey, this doll? It looks like the end...
Ah, a keen eye you have, young man. That is a doll...
That's... Empyrean Omni...
Yep, no doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eyes.
You saw her? Why was she angry?
Well, the Abbey's banned any profession of the... Gotta assume that's what got her all bent. I tried talking to her, but no matter...
Wait, that sounds like... And that low-energy goddess you saw? The doll you've got here looks like her?
Yeah, more or less.
Ha! Fortune smiles upon thee, weary adventurers. That listless goddess is none other than Grim.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was? So, shopkeep, where'd you see her?
I think it was down by McClear Beach.
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right. Quickly, to the beach!
Why didn't you mention Grimoire as a Moloch before now?
You can't be too careful with that information. Spies listening everywhere!
Beautiful waters. So this is Muckler Beach.
I hope she's actually here.
So what's it really like?
Huh?
The connection between Moloch and Vessel. Do you share, like...
Sort of. When I'm dwelling inside Eleanor, but I can't read her thoughts or her emotions. Sitting in a box doesn't teach you how the box feels.
I see. In that case, I want to give her as little time alone as...
I don't want to bathe with her, alright?
I know. You're a boy, and for her baths, we can send Bienfu. No, that's a...
Phew.
What sort of boundaries have you and Eleanor...
We talk before bed sometimes. It's easier for me to tell when she wakes up.
Does she ever get out of bed at night?
Not in my experience. And she's...
Huh?
When she's around Yuga, she lets her hair down too. And I think it's kind of prettier that way.
So that's what he likes. Well, keep an eye on her, but...
But?
Watch out for the older girls.
Huh?
Did you think you could escape me?
Teresa and Oscar sure seem close.
I've known them since I was an initiate, but I've never seen them quarrel, not even once.
Did you ever fight with your brother, Velvet?
Yeah, I guess I did. Sometimes I'd chew him out, and he'd sulk and stop talking to me, but I found that adorable too.
You did?
No matter how much he dug in his heels, or tried to talk like he was in charge, after a while he'd be right there trailing along behind me.
Like a little puppy dog.
Puppies are a lot more obedient. I always had to keep an eye on him. Little brothers are odd creatures.
Rokuro's a little brother. Is he adorable too?
I don't think a little brother who's out to kill you is in any way adorable.
But Shigure seemed like he was having fun.
Sometimes you just don't make sense.
Huh? I don't know.
Little brothers.
Do you have any siblings?
I'm an only child.
Well then, that's perfect. You pretend the boy is your little brother.
Huh?
That's a bit extreme, but actually, when I'm talking with Laphicet, sometimes I think this is what having a brother must feel like.
I could be Eleanor's brother.
Don't take any of this nonsense seriously, Laphicet. Malakim are just tools to exorcists. She can never think of you as her brother.
Oh, yeah.
You're wrong. I've changed how I view Malakim. I know that's true because I can think of him as a brother.
Right.
She's all talk. Don't believe her.
It seems to me like you're the one who's treating him as a tool, by forcing your own opinions upon him.
Ooh, two sisters struggling for the affections of their brother. Eeny teeny candlestick, which one will the Muppet pick?
How about an older brother instead?
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
Come on, really? This grimoire who we're searching for is a Moloch like Bienfu, right? To be honest, I don't see how someone so different can be a Moloch just the same.
I understand your doubts. It's quite the tangly mess.
I'll tell you anything!
In that case, I've been wondering, what's underneath your hat?
Oh no! Anything but that!
So, we've hit a wall already.
But that ribbon flaps around and gets in the way, right? Could I take it off for you?
No! No! That's not possible! You mustn't remove the ribbon! Why not? That's another thing I can't say!
It's all cans with you. Alright, is there anything you can tell me?
I could talk about what type of Malachim we are, or our position in the world of Malachim, or our abilities. Oh, I'd like to know all that. Then I will tell you. Listen closely. We Norman are a well-established race of Malachim. Compared to other Malachim, we aren't as adept at manipulating natural forces, but we excel at drawing out and heightening the abilities of others.
Think of them as a convenient power-up.
They're also known as common spirits.
Don't even say that! We Norman hate being called that.
Why is it so painful for you?
Because it makes people think we're average and unremarkable. That's why we work so hard to show how we're all different.
That does explain your quirky speaking mannerisms.
Don't sweat it. That's a perfectly common thing to worry about.
Don't say that! ones doing?
Probably keeping their...
Most likely. They look like a mama and a pup. Penguins are monogamous, faithful creatures. They never leave their...
So they lay eggs because they're... But...
That's...
So, Laffy said, here's an interesting... A single penguin egg actually contains dozens of smaller orange eggs.
Oh, so their eggs must be small and crunchy.
Yep. They have the texture of caviar and the rich flavor of sea urchins.
Interesting. So they're more like fish than birds.
So you've eaten them. How cruel. Look how much they care about their young.
While it may be a bit cruel, they taste amazing. They're considered a delicacy in some circles. Top a bowl of rice with these crunchy eggs and some rich penguin thigh meat, and you get a dish called family fricassee.
That's a horrific name.
I wasn't the one who named it, okay?
Those eggs look tasty, but I think I'll pass.
The people of Southgand originally worshipped the lives of the people of the Southern, whether it was gratitude for a good...
But the Abbey worships it.
Most of the people obey the will of the Abbey. But one small village deep in Southgand is a special case. The village is called Haria, and even now they keep their faith in Aminoch. They've even quarreled with the Abbey. I'm great...
They think they do. It's their truth. Then...
What?
it mean to become an adult?
The eternal question.
Have you ever heard of the ceremony of adulthood?
If I remember right, it's totally wild. Everyone
Traditionally, yes, but people are always reaching for big...
You're throwing watermelons?
Trust me, I know. But watermelons are the least of our worries. Recently, people have started flinging
Coconuts? Those things are as hard as rock.
Trust me, I know. Like getting hit with a...
You don't mean they...
Yeah, I've kept putting it off myself, but that's crazy. It's far too dangerous. And more important...
There are ancient traditions that say overcoming danger marks a child's coming of age. Some people still cling to...
You've hit the nail on the head. There are lots of old folks that sit around complaining. The hypocrites. Back then, they used bananas and watermelons. They even cracked the watermelons ahead of time.
I don't think cracking a coconut would help much either.
So that's why you're standing about looking blue.
I'm so ashamed of myself for being scared.
If you don't want to do the ceremony, why not just skip it?
I'd love to, but I don't really have a choice. I wouldn't be able to show my face around here if I chickened out.
Having the courage to say no to something you don't feel is right. Isn't that the true mark of an adult?
Wait.
You're right! Now I can finally become an adult! Oh, yeah! Look how grown up I am!
And getting carried away with yourself and acting the fool is the true mark of immaturity.
Sorry.
It's a true shame that Lady Teresa will be leaving our island.
I'm a little relieved, to tell you the truth. She was a bit too strict for a free soul like me.
I guess not even the heat of Southcan could melt her icy cold personality.
But strict as she was also fair. She never asked anyone to do what she wouldn't do herself. Even when we were fighting with Haria Village over the temple, she kept her cool and listened to what they had to say. If it wasn't for her, we'd probably still be squabbling with Haria.
That's true. But did the Abbey really need to take over the temple for themselves?
She was really pretty, too. Sorry to whoever takes her place, but she's the only exorcist for me. Lady Teresa Linares! You were our protector! Yeah, we need the chilly charms of the Frozen Queen to cool down the heat in Southgand. The way those ice-cold eyes of hers looked down at me with disdain, like I was something filthy. Teresa forever!
Wow, there's one in every town.
Southgand lumber exports have been on the rise, but so has the popularity of Southgand cuisine.
Like Pengyang?
Pengyongs are our flagship food, and our Pengyong farms are flourishing. But porridges, bananas, and our other fruits also sell well.
I've never had any porridges or bananas.
Porridges are sweet but tart and very juicy. They're the perfect refreshment on a hot day.
They're that fruit that glows in the dark, right? Also known as candle fruit?
That's the one. And now bananas. They're soft, sweet, and filling when eaten raw. But if you dry them out, they get crunchy, like peanuts. And they stay good for years. Southgand is pretty well off compared to other places. The fish are plentiful, and the trees are heavy. That's why I'm shipping the excess to other towns.
This guy here, he's a true sailor.
Yeah, good luck. I wish you the best.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it.